Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 22nd to the 28th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind this is general, so don't stress over what doesn't resonate, just take what does, okay? I feel like it's going to be a fast-paced week, or you just have a lot going on, especially up here, sorting through a lot, changes on the horizon potentially, but what else was I going to say? If you're here to snoop, or if you're curious about what's going on in a Taurus's life in your situation, more than welcome to join. But if you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, the information is down below in the description box. The options, pricing, and my email. You know what you got to do. Just shoot me an email and I'll get that started for you. All right. And oh yeah, check out the other placements within your chart. Don't forget, you never know where your messages lie. Don't just check your sun or just your sun, moon, rising. There are so many placements that make up us as an individual, as a soul. All right. Wow, that was corny. Moving on. We're going to pull the overall energy for the week from the Elemental Oracle deck. Getting this done before I head into work. Might be late because of it. Oh well. Elemental Oracle deck for my lovely Tauruses for this upcoming week. The 22nd to the 28th. Flying into my lap. Ooh, mystery, dark matter. Why did the other sort of darkness card came out in Capricorns, which I did before I got ready? Interesting. But it's a magical week where this is now coming through as a manifestation kind of vibe, right? Thinking about the Magician card and that sort of energy. Your manifestation skills are truly heightened at this time as you're trying to go with the flow. Very interesting. Two very water-based cards here. Water is key for you at this time to cleanse your energy, or simply exuding that kind of cups water sign energy, going with the flow, but a little bit emotional in the meanwhile. Here's that card that came out for the overall focus for Capricorns. Very interesting. I don't feel like you're as guarded as them. Secretive, potentially. Why am I going through so many of these? Okay, you may be asking yourself, why am I doing this in this manner? A focus on the weather this week, or the sky in general. But this card right here, rain, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word, but I know it has to do with birthing, productively and successfully giving birth to something new. Feeling like these do go hand in hand. Magically manifesting, giving birth to what's meant to be in your life. Again, I mentioned change. Wow, this is a powerful reading already. That rain card comes through as very Empress energy, but mystery, dark matter is the overall energy. Butterflies are key this week. Are you just getting ready to sort of spread your wings like a butterfly and fly towards something different for yourself, something healthier, or just more productive, maybe less burdening, for your situation? Coming off a bit creepy at times this week, and you needing to be like, so sorry, but screw it. Other energies may just overwhelm you or be too much to handle at certain points this week. Could be dealing with a noisy environment, whether that's at home, at work. Your commute to work could be quite stressful, or just commutes in general. That was weird. Keywording. So it's like not even just you. There's creepy or sort of weird, strange occurrences this week. We have 4 here, which is typical for this set of weeklies. Okay. We're beginning with the 2 of Cups. I don't know how to feel about your reading so far. So 2 of Cups, there's an underlying focus on a tower moment this week, or something that's meant to come to an end, and you know that. It may not come to an end fully this week. You're planning for it. You're preparing for it. You might even be rehearsing in one's mind as to how you're going to release yourself from that restriction. You need to adjust your perspective on your future as well. Very interesting. At times, losing that hope or that sort of faith in your dreams. Again, a focus on the sky, going back to that star card. so dramatic. I just heard lightning needs to come down and put the situation to an end. It's not going to progress in a healthy manner. For some of you, it's work. Okay, it could be a relationship. So be it. If it's not, take it how it resonates. It could have to do with a friendship or a living situation. I want to sort of mention how it relates to me because I have Taurus in my chart. Anyways, you're going to have several moments this week where you're like, I should have done this, I should have said that. Too late. Moving on. Too much to do, too much to say, too much to accomplish and adjust to. Two of Cups. There's a lot of twos as we clarify a two card. What do we have here? The King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Cutting something down in half to understand it, or just kind of lessening your schedule in a lot of ways moving forward, planning for it. Needing to sort of understand somebody in your situation a little bit better, or getting flashbacks, memories, dreams of remembering somebody you dated once upon a time or hooked up with. You might be getting back into the game of dating or going out with somebody, and it reminds you of somebody you were into once upon a time. Or you might find that they message you while you're out with this individual, and it's like, really? Do you have like this radar? It's like always how it happens, right? As soon as you move on to somebody else or you hang out with somebody else, it's like they get this sort of system within them that alerts them that you're with somebody else. Anyways, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, you know that's how it works. You just coming off very confident when it comes to who you're hanging out with or who you're vibing with at this point. Could be a relationship or it could be dating. Maybe even someone you're just hooking up with, and so be it. You're intertwined and kind of connecting with them in a truly confident manner. Now, this is coming through as friends. Okay, remembering why certain friends were minimalized in your life at a certain point, even though you know they're meant to be with you at this point in this chapter, but just feeling as if they are stressful nonetheless, or just needing to take a nicer or more mature approach with certain other people in their life. You're feeling very celebratory for all, just making sure it's on, for all that you have going on, even though it's very busy and a lot still needs to change. Feeling very abundant when it comes to connections, to say the least. I do feel like the scales are starting to balance out for you, Taurus, and it's beautiful. You could have a hefty amount of Libra in your chart or be dealing with one. Or a Pisces for some reason. Why do I feel like Gemini as well? I don't mean to offend any Geminis out there, or if you have Gemini in your chart, but I said that as I looked at the Dark Matter card, the Mystery card. You might find that a Gemini is very mysterious. You're purposely coming off mysterious at this point. You don't want to give away what's coming up next, even to friends, family, or your boss, coworkers. Feeling quite depleted, feeling as if the end of something will bring a level of justice as well into your situation. Feeling like everything's a bit spiritually guided to a certain extent. Feeling very connected to the universe. At times feeling like your life is a bit of a sort of, I almost said black hole, but more accurately I feel like it's a bit of a tornado, a bit all over the place, a bit chaotic, too much going on. Hence why you're trying to minimize your schedule to focus on something else more so, or to just kind of feel better about where you're heading. Now I'm focusing on the butterfly on her mouth. There's a beauty to you keeping something secret. There's a beauty to how simplistic it is with what you're updating people with and with what you're not. You're trusting your intuition as to who to update, to who to actually share things with moving forward. You're being more selective. Where I feel like in the previous weeks, the previous months, you were being too much of an open book. At times that can be beautiful. It can be helpful in a lot of ways. It can help you connect with individuals, but now you're being selective. Now you're being smart. Now you're saying, you know what, I am transforming. Things are changing in my life. And I don't want to like jinx that. I didn't mean to say like. You may need to reel that back in at times if you're saying like or too much this week. But do you know what I mean? You don't want to jinx a change that's on the horizon or you're planning for, prepping for, or you don't want somebody to ruin it or try to convince you to not go for it. Because it will balance out the scales for you in a lot of ways. It will give you more balance in your life, in your areas of your life, and it will bring a level of justice You're seeing an area of your life, a project or a business or something, become more successful and is meant to. Don't second guess it. That's why changes are taking place, I feel. Three of Pentacles, you're gaining a lot of attention from friends, family, coworkers, people online, if you have a presence on social media. Leo coming into play, okay? You may feel as if your happiness stems from a situation online, once again, or from people noticing you in the right light, in a successful light, in a productive manner. People, it might be too much at times, but then it's like, yeah, you can watch, I'm going places, I'm about to achieve a lot. You always knew it. Maybe certain people doubted it at times, or even you doubted it, but it's like, deep down, your intuition reminded you from time to time, that you're meant to succeed, that you're meant to be in the spotlight, even if at times what you do can be a bit creepy. I'm relating to this reading, at times readings can be a bit creepy or can be a bit weird, it brings other aspects of my life, aspects into my life that are a bit odd or a bit creepy, and it's like, so be it. It's part of me, it's part of what I do, and it is part of my success moving forward. It makes me happy. I find that I'm happiest when I go into my day job that I just began recently, when I do readings beforehand. Does that make sense? You're realizing a lot about yourself and remembering a lot about who you are as an individual, as a soul this week. People are noticing how much you've changed over time, especially those you're reconnecting with. The Three of Cups, a huge focus on your success, with connections, with your career, with finances, with the changes you're moving towards. It feels like one big change as well, which will trickle into other changes, a snowballing effect. We got the number 33 coming out. That came out in a personal reading I just did, and it was like, wow, that person actually got 5 threes. 5 threes in a row. But anyways, it just feels as if you are going to see a lot of threes this week, as well as ones. A reminder of luck being on your side, as well as success, your spiritual connection, for the good and for the bad. You're meant to succeed. You're meant to be loved. You're meant to be taken care of. Some of you desire a connection that's going to support you in a way that you haven't received, or received once upon a time, but in a way that wasn't as fulfilling as it was meant to be. I hope that resonates. Three of Cups. A focus on 2 or 3 friends that mean a lot to you, or it could be a big group of friends, but it just feels like your friendship support, especially at the end of the week, throughout the weekend, wow. All right, they're going to notice how emotional you are, even if you don't mean to, how exhausted you are, how you're going after something in an emotional, passionate way. You could find that a friend group entails a lot of stress or conflict, or people are just being immature. I don't see you discarding friends at this point moving forward, at least not as quick as you have in the past, but feeling as if you may need to adjust your perspective on something, or pushing a friend to adjust their perspective. Whoever is in your life throughout this week, you will remember that it's purposeful. All right, you may need to say no to hanging out with certain friends out of respect for your career or all you have going on within your busy schedule. You will long for more, but at the end of the day, here's Leo again. You need to dig for the inner strength. And 1, 2, 3. Remember how successful you're meant to be as you move towards what you deserve in a very secretive manner. All right, let's finish up this reading by pulling a Find Your Happy card. Okay. That's the anxiety card. I'm going to let it be. Your anxiety is starting to fly away from you. It's because you're minimalizing things or changing things in the way that you're meant to. Don't second guess yourself, as your future starts today. Absolutely beautiful. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Taurus.